Happy spooky Halloween. So today I'm going to make this little witch hat for this raven doll that I got in a bundle. And it's really simple. It took me about 15 minutes, and if you had fabric glue that actually worked, you could probably do it in about 8. So here I'm just trying to make a rectangle, no, a square, definitely a square, to make a circle to make the brim of the hat. So this is how I'm making a kind of circle. As you can see, more of a flower shape, but you know, you can make it, you know, be a floral witch. Lots of Pinteresty, Instagrammy witches like that, could be cute. But I tried to circle it out. Other than that, you just need to make it fit, and you want as much brim as you want. I kind of wanted a floppy brim. Now, next you kind of cut the circle of the centre of it, so that's where the doll's head is going to go, obviously. But I made it a bit too big, so I'd recommend you try it much too small first, before you cut a hole that might fit, because it'll slip over. And then you want to make the hat top. So you want to make sure it's big and too big, really. You want to cut too much fabric because you've kind of wasted that fabric if you can't then use it. And I did it in a weird shape, so you kind of want it to be a triangle with a curve, which we'll eventually make, but I didn't think it through. I didn't look up any tutorials, I just came up with it myself. So you can kind of see my thought development in the end of it. But you want to cut too big of a triangle. There you go, snip snip. And then look, that's not the shape I wanted, is it? I'm just fumbling, trying to work it out, sorry, going like that. And there you go, then I'm cutting it into the curve. Though, once again, with the flat floral it kind of goes in. So you can decorate it however you want. I use some scrap orange and orange fabric in just triangular shapes, and this is where you'll save time because I had to sew along the edges of all of these. If that fabric glue had worked, it would have been much easier. Once you've got your uber unique pattern down, as I had to sew mine down, you want to sew up the back. So I used a blanket stitch, kind of that DIY craft, definitely handmade look. So I did a dark red string, dark red thread, so you can see it. And the way you do blanket stitch is you just go through and then put your needle back through the loop, as I'm demonstrating. You get used to it. You just need to try again. When that's done, you've got your nice hat cone. You can make it thinner, whatever shape you want. I went for a cone. and then you want to attach the two. So, got my DIY pin cushion and pinned all of the areas. So you want to start at the front and then the back, because if it might be slightly too big or slightly too small, but just making sure that the points across from each other are stitched, then you can kind of just get it a bit rumpled rather than having a huge gap. Once that's all sewn together, you've got your little hat for Halloween. If you could have it on your front porch, or I don't know, what do you do with dolls? I've got her next to my plush pumpkin, and you know, it's just a rather than Halloween costume for myself, for my doll.